Here's the truth. If your offer isn't irresistible, no amount of Instagram posts, funnels, or ads will save you. But the good news is that you don't have to make this complicated, because I'm going to share a 3-part framework with you today that makes this super simple. This framework that I'm about to share with you today is exactly how I scaled my marketing agency to over 6 figures. So keep watching if you're ready to design an offer that people can't wait to buy. And in case we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Sam. I've been in business for about 4.5 years. I'm a full-time digital nomad, so I travel the world and just work from my laptop. And today I run my own marketing consultancy called Transit of Pluto, where I help my clients scale organically and efficiently using technology and the latest marketing best practices. I take a very human-centered approach to marketing strategy, which I'm about to share with you today, because at the end of the day, you're selling to people, not to algorithms, not to robots, or to anything other than our wonderful human beings. And one more thing before we get started, because I know offer planning can seem very overwhelming, I actually created a custom GPT called Fairy to help you. So Fairy, the offer planning GPT, will walk you step by step through the process of planning your offer. So whenever you sign up for free, you get access to the GPT, you get a training video that shows you exactly how to use her, and you get a prompt pack that walks you through step by step how to create your offer using this GPT. I think she's super awesome, but I would love to hear your feedback on her. So go down to the description box and you can get access to the custom GPT for free, plus the training and the prompt pack that I mentioned. So definitely check that out. So if offer planning is really hard for you, trust me, I have been there. If you feel like you've been posting on social media every day, promoting an offer that you don't really even believe in and just hearing crickets, just know that we've all been there, myself included. And the important thing to remember is that your content is the invitation into your offer, right? But your offer is the party. And if the party doesn't seem that fun to the invitees, then they're just not going to show up. So your offer is absolutely paramount. You have to make sure it's really dialed in, really speaks to the needs of your dream client, and make sure it offers insane value that they just cannot say no to. So here's the recipe that I use to build offers that are completely aligned, completely on brand, really serve my audience, and never feel sleazy or forced or cookie cutter at all. So step 1 to building your offer is the promise. This promise has to be crystal clear. You don't want to offer 10 promises within one offer. It needs to be one problem, one solution to that problem. So you don't want your offer to promise that the client will feel more joyful and more abundant and more productive and happier. Like, it needs to be one of those, because if you add in too many ingredients, then it comes out really muddy and the promise is not crystal clear. So you need to pick the promise that matters the most and corresponds the most with the needs of your dream client and with your offer. So for example, from confused coach to fully booked in 90 days. That's a clear promise. That describes the transformation the person's going to get when they invest in the offer. Your promise would not be you get weekly calls and PDFs and office hours. Those are features. Those are not related to the transformation. You need to sell the transformation, not the features of your offer. If you take anything away from this video, let it be that. Because people buy the transformation. They don't care about the PDFs and the calls and all the other stuff. That doesn't matter. Like, yeah, that's cool. That's what gets them to the transformation. But what they care about is what they're getting out of it at the end of the day. So that's the promise. Step 2 is the process. So this is where you're actually outlining the pathway that your dream client is going on when they invest in your offer. It's important to remember that humans love clarity and structure when it comes to this process. The process is like the container that holds the transformation. So you need to make sure that you're really clear and there's little room for doubt or ambiguity in what this process looks like. So you want to think about it in the context of a step-by-step process or a framework or a signature method or the 5 pillars to XYZ. You don't have to get super crazy with it, but just make sure that your roadmap from point A to point B is very, very clear to the person who's going on this journey with you. Because with the framework, with the clear roadmap, instead of just being a scatter of ideas and strategies, your offer actually has authority and clarity. So always remember that. Step 3 is the package and the alignment of the offer with the needs of your dream client. So this is where we take the promise and the process that we've developed and we wrap it up with a pretty bow and make people want to buy it. So this is where the pricing, delivery, and bonuses come in. This is what's making the offer actually marketable and sellable. So you need to decide how you're going to deliver the offer. What is the way that you can deliver this that will offer the most value to your dream client? Is it a one-on-one container? Is it a group container? Is it a membership? Is it a course? These are are important things to think about because you want to make sure that you are catering to the needs of your dream client with how you deliver it. Again, it's all about the dream client. It's not about you and what you want. It's really about what's going to serve them the best with this offer. So for example, let's say your dream client is a really busy mom who works full time and has 3 kids and a husband to take care of, and she doesn't really have time to join 8 live calls in a month. So in that case, you could run a group program, but a self-paced course might fit that buyer better because then she would get the full value out of the offer rather than just having to watch the replays on her own time and not really getting the benefit of collaboration within that group environment. Or maybe your dream client is someone who struggles with accountability and they really thrive in group environments. That would be the perfect person to have a group program for. So at the end of the day, you really need to do a lot of research and understanding of your dream client to understand what type of offer is actually going to serve them the best. And that's the one that you should go with. Okay, so just to recap what we discussed today, you need to start with a clear promise. You need to outline an easy to understand process, a roadmap that people understand exactly how they're getting to their destination. And 3, you need to package it in a container that supports the transformation. So if you do all this, then all of a sudden your offer will be irresistible to your dream client. We could talk all about marketing and sales in a later video, but really the foundation of your offer is absolutely crucial if you want any of your marketing and selling tactics to work, because you gotta have something that people want to buy that will actually offer value to people at the end of the day. And make sure you really take this video to heart, because without a clear aligned offer, you're gonna keep spinning in the content hamster wheels that we've all been on before. I don't want you to stay on that hamster wheel. I want you to make all the money you want to make from your online business. So make sure you really take this video to heart and follow the process outlined here, and make sure you try out Fairy, the offer planner GPT, because I think she's going to really help you define your offer and clarify the type of offer that's really going to resonate with your dream client and also what your desires are for your online business. So remember, the link in the description gets you access to my offer planning training, Fairy, the offer planner GPT, and the prompt pack that you can use with Fairy to outline your offer, all completely free. So definitely check that out. Let me know how you like it. If you try out Fairy, drop a comment below and let me know what you think of her. And if you want more tips like this one, then make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'm sharing all of my business wisdom, manifestation wisdom, info, and little tips on how to become a digital nomad and live the nomad lifestyle like me. So those are the things that I talk about here on this channel. If all that sounds interesting to you, then I would love for you to join our community. So hit the subscribe button. And that is it for today's video. So grateful you're here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.